Okay. Head event is the event which indicates ending or completion of an activity. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Wait for 1 minute. Okay. See. This head event is the event which indicates only ending and completion of an activity. If a particular head event indicates completion of the project, that one is known as final event or end event. This final event or end event is the head event, but it indicates only completion of the project. Okay, completion of the project. Okay, it means every network diagram is made with one initial event and one final event. Okay, one initial event and one final event. Okay, initial event indicates beginning of the project and final event indicates completion of the project. Keep it in mind. Every network diagram is made with, okay, initial event, one initial event and one final event. Okay, last event in the network diagram is always be a final event, and first event in the network diagram always be a initial event. Okay, and here you can see, all of you look on the mouse pointer. Okay, first one A. Okay, example, here I have drawn some network examples. Okay, the first one, activity. Okay, head event A. Okay, A. So here this activity, the completion of this activity is indicated by number 10. 10. Okay, event number 10. Okay, this event number 10 or 10th event is indicating completion of the activity. Completion of the activity. Is it clear? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, in the here I have drawn some network pieces here. Okay, first the head event. Okay, the A head event example. The activity, the completion of this activity. All of you look on the mouse pointer. Okay, mouse pointer. Okay, the activity is, the completion of this activity is represented by event number 10. Okay, it means this is the head event for this activity. Head event for this activity. So the 10th event is indicating head event for the activity. Okay, and next one, final event or end event means nth one. It means last event in the network diagram. Okay, I'm calling that one as n. Okay, we don't know the number. Okay, okay, so the n is the final event or end event. Okay, this final event is the head event which indicates completion of the project. Okay, I am calling this as n. Okay, n. Okay. So, and next, the example number 3, this one. Okay, C, head event. Okay, here I have shown activity A, activity B, activity C. Okay, this activity A, activity B, activity C are completing simultaneously simultaneously. Okay, so this is represented by event number 10. Okay, event number 10 is indicating completion of the activity A, activity B, activity C. It means the event number 10 is the head event for the activity A, activity B, and activity C. This event number 10 is indicating head event for the activity A, activity B, activity C. Okay. Okay. And next one is final event or end event. Okay. Here I am calling this final event as nth event. Okay. It means this is the last event in the network diagram. Okay, last event in the network diagram. Okay, this nth event is indicating completion of the activity P and activity Q. Okay, this nth event is indicating completion of the activity P and activity Q. And also it is indicating completion of the project. Okay, it means these activity P and activity Q are the last activities in the project. Okay, completion of these activity P and activity Q is nothing but completion of the whole project. Okay, this is indicated by the event N. Okay, event number N or nth event is indicating completion of the activity P and activity Q, and also it is indicating completion of the project. Okay, it means this activity P and activity Q are the last activities in the project. Completion of these activity P and activity Q is nothing but completion of the project. Okay, so this is an head event, very important, because during the time of construction of network diagram, you need to identify the tail event, head event, and dual role event. Okay, dual role event. Okay, and next is dual role event. Anybody tell the dual role events, meaning of dual role events? Anybody? Any idea about dual role events? See, dual role event means these are the events which indicates both beginning of the activity, and also these indicates ending of an activity. Okay, so these dual role events are the events which acts as both head event and tail event. Okay, the dual role events are the events which acts as both head event and tail event. Tail event means tail event is the event which indicates only beginning of the activity. Okay, beginning of an activity or starting of an activity. And head events are the events which indicates only completion of an activity or ending of an activity. But these dual role events are indicating both head event. It means these dual role events are acting both head event and tail event. Okay, and almost all the events are the dual role events. Okay, keep it in mind. This sentence is very important. In every network diagram, almost all the events are the dual role events. Okay, except initial event and final event. Okay, all the events are the dual role events except initial event and final event. Okay, keep it in mind, this sentence. In every network diagram, all the events are the dual role events except initial event and final event. Okay, see, just see the example. Okay, this is the example for dual role events. Okay, this, anybody explain this one, first one, dual role event? Anybody explain the first diagram? Dual role event, first diagram. A, anybody? How this is dual role event? Okay, the event number 11 is, I'm saying the event number 11th is the dual role event for the activity A and B. How? Anybody explain it?
So there is an activity going on before and after the event.
Okay, this, it means the event number 11, 11th event is indicating completion of the activity, you know. This event number 11th is indicating completion of the activity, yeah, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This 11th activity is indicating completion of the activity A and starting of the activity B. Hence, this 11th event is indicating both starting event and completion event. It means this 11th event is acting tail event, tail event and head event. It means this 11th activity is head event for the activity A, okay, and tail event for the activity B. Okay, it means the completion of the activity A is indicated by 11th activity, and the same 11th activity is indicating starting of the activity B. Starting of the activity B. Okay, it means this is the dual role event. It means this is acting both head event and tail event. Tail event means tail event is the event which indicates completion of an activity. Sorry, tail event is the event which indicates starting of an activity, and head event means head event is the event which indicates completion of an activity. So this 11th activity, is indicating 11th activity is indicating completion of the activity A. It means for the activity A, this is the head event. Okay, for the activity B, this 11th event is the tail event. Okay, hence this is the first one is the dual role event. Okay, and the next one, just all of you look on the second diagram. Okay, anybody explain this diagram? How this 26th event is dual role event? Anybody explain it? How this 26th event is the dual role event? Anybody? Anybody explain it? Very simple one. Pallavi, Karishma, Shakibul Hassan.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Here A and B are becoming as a head event and P and Q as a result of its final event as compared to initial and final event both become as a double role event.
See how this 26th event is dual role event. Why we are calling this 26th event as a dual role event? Just explain it. Very simple. Why you are calling this 26th event as a dual role event? Okay, fine. See, this 26th event is the tail event of which activities? Tail event for which activities? Tail event means this is the event which indicates only starting of an activity. Okay, this 26th event is the tail event for which activities? Activity A, B, C, or activity PQ?
P and
PQ,
Q.
sir.
PQ. Okay, this it means tail event is the event which represents only starting of an activity. It means for the activities P and Q, this 26th event is the tail event. Okay, it is indicating beginning of the activities P and Q, and the same 26th event is the head event for which activities?
ABC, sir.
A, B, C. Okay, A, B, C. It means the completion of the activity A, B, C is indicated by one event, that is 26th event. Okay, this 26th event indicating both completion of the activities A, B, C and starting of the activities P and Q. Hence, we are calling this as this is the dual role event. Okay. So this 26th event is the indicating or in tail event, acting as tail event for the activities P and Q, and head event for the activities A, B, C. Okay, hence this 26th event is the dual role event. Keep it in mind. In every network diagram, all the events are dual role events. Okay, dual role events, except initial event and final event. Except initial event and final event. Okay, keep it in mind. Okay. So this is about some basic elements in the network diagram. Okay, what we have discussed today. Okay, first introduction to network diagram with one example. Okay, and basic elements of project network. It means event and activity. These are the basic elements in the project network. Okay, and meaning of event and meaning of activity. And also we have discussed event and activities with one example, that is laying of foundation or construction of the foundation. It means identification of the activities and events which are included in the project construction of foundation. Okay, and also we have discussed representation of the events and various types of the events as tail event, head event, and dual role event. Okay, and in the next class I will continue the next part, that is identification of tail event, head event, and dual role event with one example. Okay, I will continue this example in the next class, means on tomorrow. Okay, and one more thing, don't miss the class on this chapter. Okay, this is very important part in the first module. Okay, in the final exam he is going to ask one problem on the construction of network and also with a problem. Okay, don't miss the class on this. Okay, because the construction of the network and solving the problems on critical path method depends on this theory concept. Okay, if you know the theory, then only you can solve the problems on critical path method. Okay, please don't miss the class on this chapter. Okay, in next 3 or 4 class I'm going to complete the second chapter in the first module. Okay, anybody having any doubts on today's concepts?
So tomorrow we have lab internals.
Lab internals. Okay, the A section students will attend. Okay, just I will share the recorded video. Okay, is it okay if I shared recorded videos?
Okay, sir.
Huh? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So you attend the lab internals. Okay. Later I will share the videos, recorded videos. Okay. Through the recorded videos you can learn. Okay. But this concept is very important, network construction concept. Okay, the theory part before solving the problems. Okay, I will continue the one example. This is for just identification of tail event, head event, and dual role events. I will continue this in next class, means on tomorrow. Okay, thank you. You can leave the class now. Thank you.